How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Lucid Motors, a new, well, somewhat new American electric vehicle company that most of you may have not even heard of. But before we get into today's video, again, definitely be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also click the little bell icon down there to get post notifications so you're notified every single time I post a new video. And speaking about posting new videos, I haven't really posted in the last week, mainly because, as you know, some of you actually may know, I'm still in college, so I'm kind of like preparing for finals and stuff and getting that out of the way. But hopefully once we move into the summer, I'm going to be posting a lot more regularly. But I do appreciate all you guys that continue to be subscribed to me and stay even through like kind of droughts of content like that. So I apologize for that, and I also do appreciate any support that you can throw at this channel as a smaller YouTuber. But now getting all that out of the way and focusing on Lucid Motors. So Lucid Motors is an American electric vehicle manufacturer that was originally founded in 2007, and they were actually originally under the alias of Atieva. I may be mispronouncing it, but I'm going to edit in the name in the video right now. And honestly, a lot of people in the automotive industry haven't even heard of them yet. I know I personally have never heard of Lucid Motors before, like maybe a month or two ago, and then ever since then I've been seeing multiple articles on them, and they recently won the 2022 MotorTrend Vehicle of the Year with one of their new models. So I do think that in the coming years, Lucid Motors is definitely going to gain a lot in their popularity, and they're certainly going to be selling a lot more units than they have. They only sold, I think, right around 360 units in the entire year of 2021, which is a little bit ridiculous. But again, with certain chip shortages and supply chain shortages and issues like that, it's definitely hard for a newer company to kind of get off the ground in today's environment and the automotive market. Now, just looking at the Wikipedia page for Lucid Motors, you can see here, again, they're founded in 2007, although they actually didn't start making their first electric vehicle until the year of 2014. And right in here, like their little executive section highlighting, I guess, the top board members, they do share multiple former executives from Tesla, so expect to have a very similar company culture coming out of Lucid Motors as you do with Tesla. And basically from 2007, I think, up until like 2014 or 2016, basically until the company started making automobiles, the company was only focused on batteries and new battery technology and trying to be innovative in that field. So that's why all those years they never really made an automobile, but obviously all their research and development into batteries is helping them make a lot more efficient EVs. Now, as you can see right here, the Lucid Air is one of their fully electric cars in their lineup, and the prototype for it was originally unveiled in December 2016, and they actually started production in spring of 2021, so basically a little over a year now. And there is actually one more thing that I wanted to highlight before moving on from the Wikipedia page of Lucid Motors, and to kind of directly quote this page. Again, all credit goes there. But on the 27th of April 2022, the government of Saudi Arabia announced to purchase a minimum of 50,000 electric vehicles and up to 100,000 electric vehicles from Lucid Motors over a 10-year period. So I know that's not really astronomical numbers by any means, but over the course of a decade, that is at least like showing that a foreign government is willing to kind of invest long term in this American company. So take that as you will. Now, I'm sure there might be some sort of trade deals, or you know, maybe Lucid Motors is taking part of some manufacturing, or they're getting some of their sources or like materials to like make these vehicles potentially from the Middle East. So they're probably getting some sort of kickback there, as you know, the Saudi Arabian government's probably getting some sort of kickback there. But again, at least it is good news for this company, and hopefully they do kind of get the ball rolling early and kind of get up off the ground in the next couple years and really start to gain a lot of popularity. Now, just looking through the some of these pictures here by MotorTrend, and again, I'll be linking all these articles down in the description below if you want to check them out. This is just a kind of quick like 9 pictures of some of their vehicles, and as you could see, very, very Tesla-esque. I mean, it's so similar to like a Tesla Model S. You do have a little bit sharper body lines, a little bit sharper like headlights, a more futuristic taillights too, but for the most part, very similar to a Tesla Model S. And then actually moving on now to the official Lucid Motors website, lucidmotors.com. I'm going to just basically briefly show you their lineup. So the first thing you see is this little video here when you kind of log into the site, and then you're greeted by the kind of bottom of the line Lucid, the Air Pure, which starts at basically $77,500 US, which is crazy that is like their like starting car, but I guess it makes sense, and I guess it kind of matches up to where Teslas are when it comes to price point. And then you have the Air Touring, which has 620 horsepower and over a 400 mile range. And then the Air Grand Touring, which is basically $140,000 US and 1,050 horsepower with 516 mile range. And then the Air Dream Edition, which is like their absolute top of the line, and that is starting at 169,000 US. And the performance, I guess the performance trim comes with 1,111 horsepower and a 471 mile range. Or if you want a little bit less power and more range, you can go for the range trim, which has 520 mile range on a full charge, but only 933 horsepower. And I am under the assumption too that all of these vehicles by Lucid Motors are going to be all-wheel drive, as most electric vehicles are nowadays, probably with separate motors both in the front and the rear, powering both those axles directly. So all of that power you're getting literally instantaneously. There's no mechanical drivetrain loss with any of that, and there should be pretty amazing vehicles to drive. Now, as someone who does, you know, car reviews on YouTube, and I try to keep my car reviews as informative as I can and as opinionated as I can too, because I like to tell you what I think personally of these cars. I don't really love electric vehicles. I know if you've been subscribed to my channel, I like to kind of rip on electric vehicles a lot. But electric vehicles are so hard to review. I mean, so many of them feel like absolutely the same. They all accelerate really quick. They're heavy. They don't really handle that amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And they don't make noise, which definitely equates to a very weird and unique driving experience when you're driving something like this. Whether I, you know, wind up liking these vehicles or not, at the end of the day, it's an American company, so as an American, I hope they do succeed, but definitely be on the lookout for Lucid Motors. And if you have any other information that I missed just about Lucid Motors, I know this was a very brief and kind of like introductory video for this company, just let us know down in the comments below. I'd love to learn more about this new American electric vehicle company. But anyways, that's pretty much just going to be it for today's video. Again, definitely be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a ton as a smaller YouTuber. We're getting almost to 2,500 subscribers, so that is a pretty cool milestone for the channel. But like always, thank you guys so much for all the support, and I'll see you in the next one.